Excuse me, Mr. Geo.
Yeah, what's up?
What does it take to become a champion?
You gotta dream, you gotta think, you gotta act, you gotta ball, you gotta bleed, and most important, you gotta believe.
You gotta dream like a champion, think like a champion, act like a champion, say I'm a champion. Soar like a champion, bleed like a champion, look in the mirror and believe you're a champion. You gotta dream like a champion, think like a champion.
You're tuned in to IChampionHealth Chats, the podcast for amplifying community voices and advancing health for all in Lexington, Kentucky. Each episode connects you with local champions who bring powerful stories, useful tools, and fresh ways we can show up for ourselves and others. Let's lock in and learn how we can champion health together. Welcome, listeners and viewers. I am excited to announce a special crossover season that brings together voices from across our community. I am Gerald Gibson, founder and executive director of Operation Making a Change, and I'm the host of IChampionHealth Chats, a podcast where we explore real stories and fresh ideas to advance health for all across Lexington. And I'm also excited to announce I am joined by someone whose leadership helped make this collaboration possible.
Thanks, Gio. I'm Dr. Abini Elamine, co-founder of Project Ricochet and host of The Ricochet Effect, a podcast about community leadership and the impact of local action. What you're about to hear was recorded live at the 2025 Central Kentucky Black Family Conference, an event I had the privilege of helping bring to life. The conference brought people together from all walks of life, families, leaders, and neighbors, to focus on health, connection, and building stronger communities through conversation and shared experience.
This year, the IChampionHealth Initiative and Project Ricochet teamed up with something special, a joint series of community interviews we're calling The Talking Drum.
Across this series, you'll hear from youth, professionals, and artists, people who make Lexington the community it is. These conversations were led by Mr. Gio and Terry Dumphord from the Voyage Movement and also the Ricochet Effect podcast as a co-host. They dive into personal stories about health, leadership, family, and life's everyday moments, both the joyful and the challenging.
Whether you were part of the event or you're just now tuning in, this series is a chance to reflect, connect, and hear what matters most straight from the people in our community.
Make sure to follow #IChampionHealth Chats and the Ricochet Effect podcast at WUKY so you don't miss any part of the Talking Drum series and other future episodes. Now, let's take a moment to listen and celebrate what makes our community strong.
Man, it's been an amazing day here at the Black Family Conference. We've had so many different people from so many different walks of life walking here and do an interview, and we are so grateful and thankful. And that leads me to our next guest. I will let you introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about who you are.
Okay. So my name is Aisha Smith. I am a real estate broker here in Kentucky. I am with Cassie and Associates, and I have been selling real estate for, I think, 10 years now.
What?
Yes.
10? You got 10 in?
I do.
You was 23 out in these streets? Okay, nice.
Yes.
So tell me why it was important for you to be a part of the Black Family Conference. Like, what you...
Well, I think we have this perception that you have to have a lot of money to own real estate. And I think I just need to and want to bring awareness to that there are a lot of different options for buying real estate that doesn't require a lot of money, whether it's a down payment, and then also things like credit score. You know, people are like, I don't have a 600 or I don't have an 800 credit score. You know, I'm looking at 640. Well, 640 is a great spot to be be able to afford a house.
So just giving that awareness and
Yes.
letting people know that, listen, it may not be what you think, and you may qualify. So I like it. Actually, me and you were talking earlier about making those first purchases and making this move versus that move, whether it be a multifamily versus a single family. And you spoke to that a little bit. Do you want to touch on that just a tad bit?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so anyone who's looking to purchase, no matter the age, no matter your age, because people are like, you know, oh, I have to be this age, or I'm not old enough, or I'm too old. That's crazy.
Okay.
Buy multifamily. If I can do it again, I would have started that way. And I would have kept that property, moved on to the next one, had passive income, kept on moving to the next one. But a lot of people have in their head that they're going to stay in a property forever.
Right.
And statistics shows that average, 5 years. It's probably shorter now just because of the way we work, that people aren't in their homes for a long time, like
Absolutely.
20, 30 years. So
I love that breakdown too, because a lot of people don't think about it like that. Let me ask you a question, because this is a community event. What does community mean to somebody like you?
I think just having support, no judgment, love, and just strengthening and encouraging one another. Like, we're pulling each other up. There's no competition. We
Right.
all can make it.
So, with trying to help people, you a servant. You trying to serve individuals who come to you and they need a place to stay, right? When you doing that on a day-to-day basis, right, how do you care for yourself while showing up for others?
Oh, I gotta pray.
Oh, prayer.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes, honey. If I don't talk to Jesus,
Hello.
it ain't good.
Jesus been in the building all day. Thank God. Well, you at a Black Family Conference because Jesus is in the building.
Yes, honey. He has. That's the only answer I got for you.
I love it. I love it. That's all you need to have. I mean,
Yes.
you don't need to go no further than that. So just rely on your higher power. With a lot of things that's going on in our community, I know you sell real estate in different neighborhoods and price values go up and stuff like that and down. What gives you hope right now in our community?
Well, I think that I've been able to see a lot of people become more aware of real estate and the things that they can do with it. Not only just owning and living in it, but taking the equity out, using it to maybe start their college career, their kids, and different things like that. Investing in other properties or stock markets with their equity that they're getting from their home. So, I mean, I'm so proud of our people because we're doing it.
Right. Like, give us our flowers. Like, we are out here doing it. Like, it ain't all doom and gloom. So I love that. Let me ask you this final question. I really appreciate your time. I'm glad you came in. You was a little nervous, but you've been doing great. And I think this is one of many. So get used to this, all right?
Okay.
My last question for you would be, let me make it a good one. Okay, what advice would you give young leaders, stepping into either your work or just into themselves?
Be yourself. Be true to who you are because that's what people need. That's what people want. When we see someone who's following and being exactly like someone else, I mean, you can see it, you can feel it. But when you're authentic, and you could be so weird, but people love it. It's like you're you. It's freedom in that. People want to be free from all the opinions on social media. Everybody says you have to look like this, be like that. No, you be who God called you to be.
Talk that talk, because you have your own fingerprint. No one has that, so be that. I love it. Listen, like I said, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Yes.
And we will do this again, okay?
Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
All right. Peace.
Thanks for tuning in to IChampionHealth Chats. If something you heard in this episode spoke to you, don't forget to follow us and share it with your community. You can find us on social media at IChampionHealth or email us at ichampionhealth@uky.edu. IChampionHealth is a collaboration between UK Prevent Community Engage Alliance and Operation Making a Change. This season of the podcast was supported by UK Healthcare's Healthy Kentucky initiative. The information shared here is from the IChampionHealth team or our guests. These views do not necessarily represent the official position of or endorsement by UK Healthcare. You can explore wellness resources from UK Healthcare and a free suicide prevention training at kyqpr.ukhc.org.